watch out who you tell that to.
I couldn't get away with that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
There's more, believe me.
That's nothing new.
That's no secret.
I never would have
No, I mean, Billy.
thought. That's just what I said.
couldn't care less.
Those are all just rumors.
He wants to know.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Deals out fair punishment.
Who told you that?
Bad and virtue is law.
Who told you that?
I couldn't get away with that.
Anything's possible.
I've got no time for things like that.
Do you really think?
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Those are all just rumors.
No idea until he...
Those are all just rumors.
That isn't true.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That was no big deal.
Anything's possible.
That was no big deal.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That's no secret.
As if I don't have enough problems.
You really should have known better.
No one must violate the divine order.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Could have told you that before.
I couldn't care less.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I used to say that myself.
Could have told you that before.
You really should have known better.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Can't rely on that.
I never would have thought.
Hey, you! Brew me an elixir of healing.
All right. Do you have the ingredients and the gold?
Yes, here.
Good. I shall give you a potion now, then you won't have to wait so long.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That will never change.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
Nobody ever asks me.
I couldn't care less.
That's totally obvious.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
You don't have to ask me that.
Same old thing all over again.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. There have been all kinds of rumors.
That will never change.
There have been all kinds of rumors. possible.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's nothing new.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
You already know what I think.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
it on.
Sooner or later.
Nobody ever asks me.
No idea. You tell me.
Better watch out when you tell that.
Tell me that isn't true.
Never gonna change that.
There's more, believe me.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Tell me that. You really should have known better.
Those are all just rumors.
Things I could tell you.
Who told you that?
Can't rely on that. Steals out fair punishment. Steals out fair punishment.
As if I don't have enough. You already know what I think.
Nothing there.
Never change.
Can't go on like this.
That's no secret.
said. Could have told you that before.
You know, steel's out there much.
Never gonna change that. sorry for the poor guy.
Never change.
You already know what I think.
I used to say that myself.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Sorry.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Hey,
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I found a secret door
What?
Same
Where?
thing all
behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
That will never change.
No one must violate the divine order.
I've got no time for things like that.
Why haven't I heard of it?
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
It's no secret.
That's just what I said.
I'm staying out of it.
Never would have thought.
You don't have to tell me that. That's no secret.
Nobody ever asks me.
I'm staying out of it.
That's just what I said.
I've been able to open Zardis's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Just dumb luck, I suppose.
Don't talk nonsense. Luck, when not even I succeed in opening the book, and then someone like you comes waltzing in? That gives me something to ponder about. Anyway, since you were obviously the only one who was able to open the book, then may it be granted unto you to carry it, at least until we have weathered this crisis.
The book mentions a secret library.
Whatever are you talking about?
A library beneath these walls here. Does that ring a bell?
No. Where is that library supposed to be, did you say?
I see. You have no idea. What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then
Hardly.
do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the Tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, His sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos's creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the community of the fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
What about a little blessing? I could surely use it.
May Enos stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
Any news?
No, nothing which you do not already know, brother.
That's been known a long time. That was obvious all along. Will it ever change? Listen to the no, he insisted he...
I could tell you.
You already know to believe these. This doesn't surprise me.
I've got my own opinion about that.
That's all just gossip. Listen to the it's a bad business.
I'm not touching that.
You hardly know who to believe these days. That's all just gossip. Bad business.
Been there, done that.
I've gone about it differently. Change. Is it really true?
I can't believe that.
He never would have thought of that himself. That's not what I heard.
But he knew that all
Are you relaxed?
Sure, why not? The dragons are dead, aren't they?
The case is a little more complicated.
Well, like always. Let me know when you need my axe.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that myself.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's
I already thought as much.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What weapons do you have to offer?
The first
Only the best. Just take a look at them.
Is it really true?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Do you really believe that?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's really not my problem.
He really didn't deserve that.
I agree with you completely. Nothing amazes me anymore.
That was quite obvious.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He didn't get that from me.
That's really not my problem.
I'm not touching that.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
He didn't get that from me.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Do you really believe that?
Of course we got him in the end.
I agree with you completely.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's a bad business.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Yeah, he really said that.
He really didn't deserve that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Do you really believe that?
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I never knew that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
No,
You have to step in and sort things out.
Will it ever change?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's really not my problem.
He really didn't deserve that.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
But he knew that all along.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's all just gossip.
Like Beliar
So that's
himself
where
was
you're
after
hiding out. Damn far away. Hold a sword. I'll need a ship to get there.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That was obvious all along.
Do you have an idea how I could take over the Paladin ship?
Do you think I'd still be here if I did? That thing is better guarded than the ore transports were in the old camp.
Go on like
There
this
must be a way to get on that ship.
Sure, getting on board is easy. After all, we have the judge in our power.
believe this
You
is
should
gonna
go to him
change.
and squeeze a letter of authorization for the ship out of him. But that isn't everything. To navigate the ship, you need a captain, a crew, and so on. There's a whole string of requirements involved.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Will it ever change?
Would you accompany me on the ship?
Go on
Are
like
you
this forever.
kidding? Of course I'm in. I have a few old scores to settle on the mainland. Besides, I could teach you one- and two-handed combat.
opinion
I could be
about
very useful to you.
I never knew that.
That was quite obvious.
Go pack your things then.
What? Right now?
Yes, I'm planning to get out of here, and if you want to join me, come down to the harbor. We'll meet at the ship.
I've waited a long time for this moment. I'll be there.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I never knew that.
I wouldn't be so
Hey!
sure.
I agree with you completely.
I could use you and your axe.
Well, I'm not surprised.
That's been
What can I do for you?
time.
Would you sail to an island with me and kick some enemy butt?
Sure, right away. Just tell me what to do.
That's really not my problem.
He really didn't deserve that.
Come aboard with me. Wait for me at the harbor.
A ship? Ha! I can say one thing for you. It's never boring with you.
Just like you said.
See you soon.
He really didn't deserve that.
Do you really believe that?
Been there, done that.
Hey, you!
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
It's a bad business.
As if I didn't have enough.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
No time for things like that.
I'd have gone about it differently. I'm not telling you anything new.
That was quite obvious.
I know how the armor can be improved even further.
He really
Tell me then.
You could coat the dragon scales with magic ore.
That thought has already occurred to me too, and you're right. My newest armor beats everything you've ever seen. It's lightweight yet sturdy. It is
perfect.
He doesn't even know how to.
You can buy it if you want. I don't make this offer to just anybody, and the price only just covers the manufacturing costs.
I've gone about it differently. Listen, I'm not telling you anything new.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Nobody wants to know.
I'm not telling you anything new. That will only cause more trouble. It's all just
Get that from me.
You don't have to tell me that.
I need to go to an island. I could use a smith.
And so you thought of me.
Yes, what do you say? At any rate, that'd get you out of here.
Better than Onar's farm. Boy, even hell can't be that bad. Count me in.
Enough trouble as it is.
That was no big deal. They should have known better.
Be my smith then. See you at the harbor.
All right, see you later.
That will never change. Nobody wants to know.
He doesn't see that. I can't help but think.
I'm not touching that.
We really should have known better.
That's exactly what that's really not my problem.
What potions can you teach me to brew?
So, which potion shall it be?
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Heal me.
You don't need healing.
Someone's got to do the work.
He had better shut up.
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. Make your own choice. The Elixir of Strength, an excellent potion. You need the rare dragon root and king's sorrel. When boiling the brew, don't let the bubbles get too big, or you'll be in for a nasty surprise.
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. Make your own choice.
At all. No light and no
secret. That's an open
And it's gonna get even worse.
And he works all day, too. Really, how interesting.
That's not what I heard.
Hey,
He simply talks too much.
teach me something.
He simply talks too much.
Who says things like that?
And he works all day, too.
That's an open secret.
He had better shut up.
He'd better shut up.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. He had better shut up.
You don't say.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Really, how interesting.
He had better shut up.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's what I've always said.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's not what I heard.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's not what I heard. You don't say.
He simply talks too much.
He'd better shut up.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
That's not what my husband thinks.
You don't say.
He had better shut up.
Hey, you!
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
These are bad times.
Teach me something.
You don't say.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Everybody knows.
You've already gotten more dexterous.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
These are bad times.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
listen to the wrong people.
These are
It's really not my problem.
Get that from me.
Show me your wares.
That would be a problem.
Don't tell her a thing.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Can't keep anything to yourself.
Where did you pick that up then?
That's an open secret.
Not touching that. This is gonna change.
And he works all day too.
Where did you pick that up then? Enough trouble as it is.
That's not what my husband does.
No better off myself.
Really didn't deserve that. It was just like you said.
He had better shut up.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
I've got my own opinion about that.
That's terrible.
We can only wait and see. So why won't they listen to me?
That's what I've always said.
But that would change.
I don't believe this is gonna change. I don't believe this is gonna change.
Everybody knows me now.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Drop in again later.
You don't say.
Is it really true?
We can only wait and see. Where did you pick that up then?
And there's more. Believe me.
I need a ship.
You do not even have a captain, to say nothing of a crew.
What about the ship in the harbor?
It belongs to me, and that's that. We shall transport the ore with this ship. Once that is done, then you can ask me again.
Animals to his brothers. Never again shall you walk upon.
Show me your wares.
Who says things like that? He had better shut up.
That's not what I heard.
And entered into Beliar.
We can only wait and see.
But Adanos feared for the day in which the beast would return to the land.
Hey, you! Show me your wares. Show me your wares.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Someone's got to do the work.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's not what my husband thinks.
And he works all day, too.
You don't say.
Go away, don't tell me that.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
He can't keep anything to himself.
And it's going to get even worse.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Someone's got to do the work.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Someone's got to do the work.
That's what I've always said.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Don't tell this to anyone.
But that's terrible.
Really? How interesting.
Everybody knows by now.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's an open secret.
Who says things like that?
Don't tell this to anyone.
But that's terrible.
He simply talks too much.
And he works all day, too.
That's an open secret.
And he works all day, too.
Who says things like that?
That's not what my husband thinks.
I don't believe that.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Someone's got to do the work.
Everybody knows by now.
I don't believe that.
That's an open secret.
These are bad times.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
You don't say.
That's what I've always said.
You don't say. Who says things like that?
That's not what I heard.
But that's terrible.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I want to make a donation.
These are bad times.
Enos, bless this man. Let your light shine upon him. Give him strength to behave justly.
These are bad times.
I want to make a donation.
Really, how interesting.
Enos, bless this man.
That's not what my husband
Let your light shine upon him. Give him strength to behave justly.
I want to make a donation.
Enos, bless this man. Let your light shine upon him. Give him strength to behave justly.
Go away, don't tell
I
me
want to make a donation.
Enos, bless this man. Let your light shine upon him. Give him strength to behave justly.
That's what I've always said.
I want to make a donation.
That's an open secret.
Enos, bless this man. Let your light shine upon him. Give him strength to behave justly.
Like that?
He can't keep anything
I want to make a
himself.
donation.
You have donated more than 1,000 gold pieces overall to me. The blessing of the Lord in us is always with you.
Everybody knows by now.
Someone's got to do the work.
These are bad times.
He simply talks too much.
That's what I've always said.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I don't believe that.
Someone's got to do the work.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
He had better shut up.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Now you shall feel the power of the Master. You cannot elude it.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Harad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out.
Is it really true? I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I've put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
He never would have thought of that himself.
this forever.
Is it really true?
I've heard a thing or two.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It's a bad business.
That would be a problem.
Show me your wares.
It looks like the paladins are really serious this time. They've even withdrawn their ship guards. It's a good thing you're refreshing your supplies again. Who knows if the city will still be standing next week?
Someone's gonna do the work.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
We can only wait and see.
It's not what I heard.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, Never again shall you walk upon my land, for it is sacred, and so shall it be.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that. Do you still need me?
Be my captain.
I've sailed the 7 seas, my lad, but never before have I been captain of a ship.
I know nothing about navigation. You're going to have to do that.
I shall give it my best. So, show me your ship and your crew. Do you know then where you're headed? I mean, do you have a nautical chart?
Wait for me at the harbor. Don't worry about the rest.
If you say so.
What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
So, what do you say?
Lordy, what a mess! Jack won't recognize the place when I'm done with it.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
He'd better shut up.
Really? How interesting.
Do you really believe that? So why won't they listen to me? I'd have gone about it differently. We can only wait and see.
And there's more, believe me.
Can't go on like this forever. Is it really true?
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions. Then we set off.
I'm not touching that. I agree with you completely. But he knew that all along. I'd have gone about it differently.
Leave me alone!
It was just like you said. Why won't they listen to me?
That's exactly what I said. You should have known better.
We can only wait and see.
He had better shut up.
You already know that. You don't have to tell me that.
It's his decision, wasn't it?
That's all just gossip.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Only in us decides
His
what's
deeds
right
were
or
just.
Someone's got to pay for that.
That was no big deal. I've got no time for things like that.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion. Don't say you didn't know that.
There's more, believe me. You can't rely on that.
What do you have to offer? Then pay attention.
Obvious.
It was his decision, wasn't it? I've got no time for things like that.
It can't go on like this forever. For that is the will of Inos.
It was his decision, wasn't it? The path of virtue is long and rocky.
It was obvious. I'm not touching that.
That will never change. And there's more, believe me.
I didn't get that.
What do you have? Then pay.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
That will never change.
You didn't get that from me. That's the first I've heard of it.
You don't have to tell me. Been there, done that.
You mustn't believe everything you... It can't go on like this forever.
That will never change. The things I could tell you.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion. It was just like you said.
I will never change. You should really have known better.
I already thought as much. But he knew that all along.
That's no secret. It was his decision, wasn't it?
I don't believe it.
No one really wants to hear that.
That's just what I said. Who told you that?
I used to say that myself.
So it says in the scriptures.
Nobody wants to know.
Those are all just rumors.
I've got no time for things like that.
Nobody ever asks me.
Been there, done that.
That's nothing new.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
More, believe me.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
I couldn't get away with that.
You can't go on like this forever.
Been there, done that.
That's nothing new.
No one really wants to hear that.
You already know what I think.
You just have to listen.
Who told you that?
That was no big deal.
That's nothing new.
Same old thing all over again.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Things I could tell you.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Who wants to know?
Those are all just rumors.
I couldn't care less.
As if I don't have enough problems.
I couldn't get away with that.
You already know what I think.